Food oral immunotherapy, also known more simply as food OIT, is a new food allergy treatment that is currently only available at a few allergy practices in the United States. We are one of approximately 50 allergy practices in the U.S. that offer new and effective food OIT therapy. We have been treating food allergy patients successfully since 2014. The premise behind food OIT is that it desensitizes the patient to a specific food allergen. It is a method of retraining the immune system to tolerate foods to which it is currently allergic. Food OIT involves the regular administration of tiny amounts of allergen by mouth, then introducing incrementally larger amounts of precisely measured food protein on a regular basis for an extended time period. Food OIT is effective on both children and adults. There are multiple benefits, especially for parents who now can live with less fear that their child will be exposed. That is why we say, eat fearlessly. Food OIT is a medical treatment guided by our board-certified KCAA allergists. By consuming the allergen regularly in increasing amounts, a patient's immune system adapts to the allergy that formerly would have caused a life-threatening anaphylactic reaction. The allergen can be incorporated back into the patient's diet without any major restrictions when treatment is complete. Food OIT is a recently formulated therapy and has not yet been approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Reese is one of our Food OIT graduates. Her letter states her positive feelings about her results. To me, Dr. Ward, Nurse Carrie, and Jennifer from KCAA are my kindest Kansas Cityans because they are helping me with my peanut allergy. I am doing a peanut desensitization with them. It takes a lot of time, but I get to see them every Friday. They are helping me to be around peanuts and stay safe. After I am finished with my desensitization, I can go to a baseball game or even eat cake at my friends' birthday parties. They are helping me to feel like a lot of other kids do. They are fun and always nice when I ask questions. They are helping me and a lot of other kids in Kansas City with their allergies too. I am thankful for Dr. Ward, Nurse Carrie, and Jennifer. Food OIT can treat most common food allergens. To date, the most commonly encountered allergens have been treated since a maintenance dose must be consumed daily to maintain desensitization. Easily avoided allergens like seafood are not typically treated. KCAA's primary goal in offering food OIT is to improve patient safety. We want to protect food allergic patients against accidental exposures and the reactions resulting from those exposures. Freedom from food fear allows families to reduce the anxiety and stress accompanying the ever-looming possibility of a reaction. This is especially impactful for parents who cannot always be there to protect their children. Food OIT is a daily treatment, like a maintenance dose of medication, since patients are desensitized to the allergen but remain allergic to it. The daily regimen maintains protection against the food allergen. Our goal is for the patient to reach a daily dosing schedule so they no longer need to avoid the allergen. They can actually eat their allergen on a daily basis. Examples include reasonable portions, such as 1 glass of milk, 1 egg, or 1 slice of bread. The first treatment lasts 4 to 5 hours because we are observing the patient to ensure safety. The initial doses are minuscule and are administered by mouth every 20 minutes. A starting dose for peanut allergies, for example, is 0.001 milligrams of peanut protein. For reference, a whole peanut contains 250 milligrams of protein. We provide the daily home dose, still at minuscule amounts. These amounts increase over time. There is a minimum of 7 days between dose increases. To avoid a reaction, no exercise should occur for 2 hours after the dose. Hot showers and NSAIDs, such as Advil, should not occur at the same time of the dose since they might stimulate a reaction. Doses are given every 21 to 24 hours. Whenever we increase the dose, we determine response by retaining the patient for a 45-minute wait time. After that, dosing continues at home. Maintenance begins when the maximum dose is attained. Maintenance may last a lifetime. Given the lack of history from this new medical treatment, it is not yet determined if maintenance is ongoing or can be reduced or be eliminated over time. Food OIT works for both adults and children. The current minimum age is 5 years old. However, we would prefer to see younger food allergy patients as soon as possible to begin discussion of the food OIT process. We wait until 5 because sometimes the child outgrows the allergy. The highly allergic patients demonstrate the greatest need of food OIT due to the high risk of reaction in daily life. Multiple food allergies can be treated. However, each treatment program is food-specific. Completing one program does not treat other food allergies. Ask us for specific information for treating multiple food allergies. Non-candidates are primarily patients and families who cannot be compliant with a rigorous treatment process. These are people who cannot maintain a strict treatment plan that includes daily dosing with the food allergen, followed by 2 hours avoiding exercise or extreme activity. Or perhaps schedules do not permit weekly office visits for the 6 months during the dosage escalation phase. Active lifestyles or frequent travel may also interfere with the daily dosing schedule and 2 hours of inactivity that follows the dose. If frequent travelers wish to participate, we can help you adjust your plan to accommodate less routine schedules. Although we have staff trained to address anxiety, some children experience such extreme apprehension from ingesting an allergen that they have been taught to avoid or have reacted to in the past that they can't get past it. For those who can overcome their emotional resistance, compliance has a huge payoff, ultimately for those committed to the treatment. The most common food OIT side effects are gastrointestinal. Symptoms include abdominal pain, nausea, and reflux. It is possible to experience a typical allergic reaction or anaphylaxis during the treatment periods of escalation dosing as well as maintenance dosing. We treat these as we would any other allergic reaction. About 10% develop eosinophilic esophagitis during the escalation phase. This is also known as EOE, an allergic inflammatory disease of the esophagus. This does not stop the OIT treatment plan, but it will slow down the process. There is currently no billing code for food OIT. To address this, KCAA offers a bundled package that covers the entire course of treatment during the escalation phase. The package includes office visits related to food allergen dose escalation, almost all dosing supplies used during the escalation phase, and 24/7 access to the OIT team via a secure messaging app and direct phone number.
Noah has a peanut allergy and has since he was a little guy. When he was 2, he got a hold of a granola bar, and we knew very quickly that he had a very severe peanut allergy. It continued to get worse, and so we found out about oral immunotherapy treatment connected to peanuts, and there would be another option for him with the severe peanut allergy that he has. We came for our 6-month checkup and found out that this was available to us and actually something that was not available everywhere in the United States. And we were really fortunate that here at our own office, Kansas City Allergy and Asthma, they had this program available. The staff and nurses and doctors here were awesome. They gave us all the information we needed to know to feel comfortable with the process. Any question we had, we could ask and really just find out what we needed to know. So we felt very comfortable coming into the whole process. We did a half day where Noah was having a teeny tiny dose of peanut powder mixed with grape Kool-Aid, which he loved. And we just waited to see if there was a reaction. He never had one, and through the entire process, actually, he never had a reaction either. And then he did that every single day until we would come back the following week to do an up dose where they basically just doubled the dose that he had the week previously. We had a monitored hour visit where they saw if it affected him in any way, and it never did. So then we would just take the new dose home each week until we just kept doing that on repeat.
I have peanut stuff because last year I had lots of peanut stuff and we had to take out the peanuts and like donate it or give it to somebody. But this year I didn't have to take it out and give it to anybody or something. Because I don't have to bring a EpiPen. Like it's something that's like this tall. And you take this thing out and then you put it into your knee and then it pokes you and it like, what does it do again?
Well, it helps if you have peanuts. It used to be the only thing you could do to help prevent you from getting sick. But now you don't have to do that because of your dose, your daily dose. Maybe you could tell about your dose.
I do it at, I think, 7 o'clock. At night. I used to do it in the morning, but I don't do it in the morning anymore because I have to wake up really early and then do it before school.
At the very start, when Noah started dosing, it would be hard for him. It'd be very hard for him, and I would watch him struggle and I wouldn't like it. And now it's because of the dose, it's just once he's stuck to something, it's so much better. Now he just has the hang of it, and now he can just do it on his own. My mom and dad, they were also worried too. I noticed now that they're not as worried about him having peanuts because of this dose. I would worry about him sitting next to me on the bus because there's a lot of people on a bus who eat peanuts. And one time I forgot about it and he sat next to someone with peanuts and he offered him peanuts. And no, I don't think he knew that it had peanuts. So, and I went over there and I told the bus driver to stop the bus and tell Noah that he couldn't have that. If I wasn't there, that would have not been very good.
Call KCAA today to set up a consultation, learn more about OIT, and get scheduled for your first treatment day. We welcome you to check out the information at these other resources.